Hello, my name is Barton, and I would like to welcome you to this Wednesday's edition of The World is Your Stage, where you control the outcome. And today, I want to talk to you about working the part, because I want to help you to be able to reach the potential or the success that you want to obtain in your life. Now, you may be asking yourself, why am I stuck in the same position that I was 1 or 2 years ago? And if you have this question, it's time to take a reflection and say, am I doing what it takes to get to the places where I need to be in my life? And what do I mean by this? Well, a lot of people always talk about the law of attraction and believing things into existence and that the universe will align things together in our lives. But now I think we need to start practicing the law of action. And what I mean by that is that if we want to fulfill our potential, if we want to be successful in our lives, our actions have to exist, but our actions have to exist with a purpose. So when you look in that mirror, why don't you ask yourself, am I doing what is necessary to get to the place that I want to be? If you want to be a CEO, ask yourself, am I working like a CEO? If you want to be a Grammy-winning artist, ask yourself, am I singing, am I prepping, and doing the things that are necessary to be a Grammy-winning artist? Am I doing the things that are necessary to be Academy Award-winning actor or actress? Am I doing what it takes to be a Hall of Fame caliber type player? See, because when I was on the field playing baseball, every day had to be my big leagues. Whether it was in Little League, whether it was in college, or even in the minor leagues. And even at this point right now, though I'm not in the major leagues anymore, when I'm out on that field, I have to play. When I'm in the batting cage, I have to practice. When I'm in the locker room, I have to think as if I am a major leaguer. Why? Because that is what it takes. You can't get to a place where you want to be in life if your actions are not reflective of where you want to go. See, we talk about hard work and we talk about all the work that we put into our jobs, but yet we can work hard at something, but if we're working hard at something that is not progressing us to where we want to be, if our effort is not reflective of the position that we want, we're not going to ever get there. See, a couple of years ago, I did a video entitled Work is equal to force times distance. W is equal to F times D. Now, taking you back to school, it's the equation in physics of work. And I took it a step further, which I said work is equal to effort times progression. Now, effort is symbolic to force, and the progression is symbolic to distance. Now, what I want to say is that your work is a reflection of the effort that you put multiplied times the progression or the distance that you're going in your life. So for example, if you're not putting any effort, regardless of where you're moving, you're still going to end up with a zero amount of work. But you can also be working very hard at something. You can be the best paper pusher in the world, but if that position is not allowing you to move forward, if you're not progressing, you're still not going to get the type of results that you want. So what I want to say is that it's not just about working hard, it's also about progressing. It's not just about moving forward, it's about the effort that you put. So your work is a reflection of the amount of effort that you put and the distance in which you travel in your career. So when you think about your life, determine whether or not you're putting in the type of effort and determine whether or not you're moving in the right direction to pursue your goal. Because if you want to be in the places where you want to be, your actions have to be reflective of the end result. Your actions have to mirror that of where you want to be in your life. If you want to travel around the world Your actions have to reflect your goal of wanting to travel around the world. You have to take the necessary steps that are required to get to the places where you want to be in life. So ask yourself, when you're taking these self-reflecting moments, when you're looking in the mirror, when you're asking yourself these questions, am I doing the necessary things in my life that are required to get to the places that I want to be? When I'm on stage, am I giving the best performance of my life? If I want a standing ovation, am I giving a standing ovation caliber type performance? And when you answer that question, and you determine whether or not you're doing the things that are necessary, only then will you be able to take the steps that are required to get you to the places where you want to be. So I want you to remember that the world is your stage. And when you're on stage, you have to work the part, because ultimately you control the outcome. God bless you.